a lot of these drivers, you mentioned right off the bat, right, our first two drivers, it's their first national event. So you know they've never run 4 wide. A lot of these drivers are new to the class. Another great example right here. Manny Buglinga is going to come up in lane 1, Billy Banaka in lane 2. 2 more drivers with 0 experience in the 4 wide race.
And one that they snuck by is Manny Buglinga driving Todd Tutter's Pro Boost car, and Todd turning the screws on it. Nobody saw it coming. In fact, I saw Todd testing with us at Galat last week, and I assumed Todd was driving.
Right.
You know, I'm like, oh, cool, Todd's coming back to Pro Mod, and they didn't say a word about it. I asked them on the start line, man, y'all excited to come back in HRA? Yep. You know, played it calm, cool, and collected, and then I find out that Manny's driving, which I think is cool. It's good to see Todd and the Tuttero family back out here. They have been doing this for a long time, and Todd is one of the best to turn the screws on a blown application for sure.
And by proxy, that gave us an extra car because it allowed Jason Lee to jump into Manny's other car. For those who don't know Manny Buglinga, big-time small tire star, but had never driven a Pro Mod until the start of this year and went down to the World Series of Pro Mod, kind of broke the thing in. It was a race that you were at. Had some success there, turned on a couple win lights, came out to the Gator Nationals, and he got into a round 1 burn down with the world champion Chris Thorne, 2.5 minutes, and his crew chief quit on him after it. Jamie Miller was like, bye.
A lot of drama surrounding that.
A lot of drama that surrounded that.
If you take a look at lane 3 over there in the orange hat, that is 2-time class champion Stevie Fast Jackson behind Sidnei Frigo's car. Sidney driving for Stevie. Stevie managing his entire program. Stevie had some surgery earlier this year. It's taken him out of the driver's seat. He is confident he will be back driving in July. I think it's a little far-fetched, but Stevie is a totally different literal hat he's wearing down there. And I look for those guys to improve over the course of the year. One of the only screw-blown combos in the class.
Kevin Rivenbark's in lane 4. He's certainly no stranger to Pro Mods. Wow, man, he's way out of shape. He finally had to give up on it. Everybody else looks like they're going to get there. 586. Kevin Rivenbark with a good run right out of the gate. Goes 586-2 in lane number 4. Sidnei Frigo in that Stevie Fast-tuned Artevinco Fuel Tech car goes 591-245. Billy Banaka goes 595. Stick Rivenbark in the 2 spot. Frigo 4. Banaka 5. Manny Buglinga off the throttle goes 851. Puts him down to the number 9 spot. That car, like I was moving pretty well early on, Lyle, and then made a big move towards the center line, and Manny very wisely rolled out of it.
I think that was his first run in that car. I think Todd has been doing all, if not most, of the testing, and I think that was Manny's first run. So I'm sure they'll get it sorted out. But in the next quad in lane 1 here, that's the last screw-blown hot rod you'll see run today, or in this round of qualifying. Khaled Al-Balushi and Sidnei Frigo being the only screw-blown cars left.